is. I am live. Hello. And I haven't put anything on silent, so let's do that now before everything starts going off and making notification noises. There. Done. I am starting a little bit earlier today. I'm going to try my best to keep it within an hour. We'll see how that goes. I'm undecided, as usual. I know what I'm going to do, but I don't know what medium I want to use. So I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do it in watercolour or whether I want to do it in gouache. Quite tempted to do it in gouache. I'm going to wait for a few of you to come on, then I will show you what I'm going to be doing. I guess watercolour would be quicker, as I have that here now. So who have we got here? It's drizzly and rainy here, but it's still really, really warm. So I think we've got a few watching at the minute. I know I'm a little bit earlier than normal, but I need my phone, don't I, for the reference? That would help. Let's get my pad. Let's get my pad holder. Pop it down there. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh. I thought I had something set up on here, but I don't, so bear with me. God, it's warm in here. All this just to get a reference picture up. Crazy. So those of you that have followed me for some time, I'm going to continue talking for those that maybe are watching after the live has finished. Ages ago, I did these little characters called Hoodoodles, and I'll show you the photo in a minute once I can access. So these little Hoodoodles were miniature owls. Quite similar to the watercolour I did with the Inktense for the recent Scrawler Box video. And they're just really, really cute. And originally I was going to look at doing flowers and things like that, but I'm not feeling 100% today. So the plan is to do a little series of something that I can then take further forward into prints and stickers and bits and bobs. So that's sort of the plan at the moment. And that way it's something you can see render up something in my eye quite quickly and just have a play about with. I think I'm going to do it in watercolours, I think, but I'll show you the image in a minute. I did make these really, 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 really cute little Polaroid prints yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And I just love the idea of using these in like scrapbooking or journaling. They're just so cute. You can write little messages to people on there. So I think I'm going to put these up as a pack of 6 in my Etsy store at some point if there's a demand. I don't know if there will be, but we'll see. I've got 2 different types of paper in front of me and I cannot remember what is what, because one came from a Scrawler Box 2 boxes ago and another one came in the last Scrawler Box. But one is really, that's actually a card. Is that a card? Okay, that's random. That one wasn't. It's got this really strange texture on it, so I might not use that one. I think I'm going to use this one, and I cannot remember. I think it was Stonehenge watercolour paper, but I could be very wrong. But these are very thin, and I didn't actually realise that they were cards. So hey ho. So we'll put them to one side. So these are the little Hoodoodles. And yeah, I made them some time ago. Sorry, you've got the ring light on. Let me turn that off a second. sort the focus out. Hi Joe. So I think I've got one left. I don't actually remember now, or did they all sell? But these are what I'm going to paint into little watercolour characters. But I really, really enjoyed making them, and they literally were that big. They were tiny. So if I were to do them actual size according to my finger, like this one, it was literally that big. They were tiny. So I quite fancy turning those into little characters that I can then use on products later on. I don't know whether there's a wrong or right side on this paper, but we're about to find out anyway. So I'm just going to crack on and start, I think, and see how we get on. Oh, sorry guys, that was my microphone squeaking across the desk. I'm just going to grab, I don't think we need a huge amount in the way of variety of brushes, but water and a bit of kitchen roll. So all I was going to do was give them a really basic body, but I want them to look the same as they do as the little characters. So I think like this one is, they've all got like quite a creamy body to them. So that's the only thing I might change slightly, because you're not going to see it on this paper. So I think if I'm going to wet the paper first. Just thinking I may actually need the hairdryer. Trying to decide, I should have probably used masking fluid. I might just do that and see where it goes. Should we just see what happens when I put the paint down? Let's zoom you in a bit. And let's go with yellow ochre. I only really want it very, very light. So I want to keep the body shapes the same. I might alter their eyes very slightly, not have them quite as rounded. So I'm going to leave that one literally like that to dry. So we'll leave that to one side, and then we'll crack on with the next one, and then we can sort of production line through them. So let's go with something a bit warmer for this one. Let's go with a pale burnt umber. I'm going to work on dry and see, hair sticking out, see which one I prefer. He's got a similar body shape, but he's taller. I didn't go burnt umber at all, did I? I went Indian red, you silly mare. Totally used the wrong colour. And did it again. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Go with the flow. So I just need to make him a little taller. So we're doing these in the most basic shapes possible. And then I'm going to grab a round bit of tissue. And we're going to take his eyes out that way. Let's turn that off of. So that's body number 2. So we've got body number 1. I think this one's going to end up drying a bit quicker. So body number 1, body number 2. I don't like the way that water's decided to do what it wants, so I might have to adjust this one. I'm definitely going to have to work on dry, I think. So let's just alter his shape a little bit more. I think that's a bit better. Yeah, the water just seems to wander quite a lot on this paper, which I guess is great for doing landscapes and things, but when you want a controlled colour, you want something that's not going to quite go off like that. So this one is a dark brown. So I'm going to use Van Dyke brown, I think. I might have to get the gouache out because the gouache might be the only way that I'm going to get like the white speckles unless I do, oh bless you, unless I do a Posca pen, which I could, or I could take it out with a thirsty brush. I'm going to use, let's try the sepia. I just don't want it very heavy, that's all. A tiny bit more. Oh, God, that's such a strong colour, that is. There we go. Okay, so he's got a tilt on his head, so we need to paint the tilt on his head. Hi! So we're going to do what I did last time, paint the whole thing. And we're going to, he's got a little twisty body like that. And we're going to bring him round. And if I've got enough paper, I'm going to do the matching houses that go with them, because each one I did, I made a house that went with them. Yeah, it definitely works better working on dry. So I'm going to grab that tissue again and we're going to move it round so it's clean. And he has a bridge across his nose. As well as the eyes. There we go. Try and make it a little bit darker in here. I have to get the hairdryer out. Where's Wendy? We know how much she loves to watch paint dry. Looks like a cute little peanut. I think I'm happy with that body shape. So the last one is this. Sorry, that's right on the microphone stand. Hang on. So the last one is this little chubby round one, and I've just smudged the painting, which is no good. Okay, so we need a nice jolly round one now, and I might give him a pale purple base because the spots on him are pinky purple, so I'm gonna give him a, let's do this cobalt violet. I quite like that colour, as the others are all very sort of brown at the moment. It'd be nice to have a bit of a flash of colour. Hi Erica. So we need to leave a bit of wing space for him because he's so round, you can see his wings quite easily. I'm just using my Winsor & Newton palette for this. No, that's all right. I did start a little bit early, to be honest. Okay, so her face is very similar to her body colour, so I might just gently take out a little bit. I need to wait for that to dry before I can add the blue, otherwise it's going to interfere. In fact, I might take a little bit out there. Like so, I think. I don't need them to be perfect, they just need to be very, very rough and ready. So what have we got? We got 4. I think 4 will be enough. So while they're drying, I'll make a very, very quick. In fact, if Coffee Man is too busy, okay. I was going to get you to take the hairdryer into the kitchen and just dry these off for me, if that's all right. But you're in a dungeon, yeah.
Well,
Battleground, same thing. Beating people up. Okay. So we need 4 houses. Oh, 4 exactly. That's handy. So all we need is a variety of sort of soft triangle shapes. So I'm going to just use the same brush. And again, I'm not looking for perfection. We're going to add all the detail afterwards. So to go with the purple, I'm going to give him a blue house, I think. So we're just going to do a really basic shape. Have you lost?
Yeah, I'm always leaving. What these?
Yeah, they just need drying quite gently, but it's obviously gets. What did you press?
I don't know.
That's a really cute shape. I like that. I might go a little bit darker. When I go in with the details, I'll be a lot more refined with it. So we've got 1 blue house. What's your favourite colour, guys? And I'll do the houses, your favourite colours. Let me know. My favourite colour is blue, so I've already catered for that. So what's yours? Bit of green, bit of purple, bit of pink, yellow, orange. I know there's quite a fair delay between everybody hearing, so I'm just going to show you these while I have you. I made these yesterday, and these are, one's got wet, my little mini Polaroids. Look, how cute are these? So I painted these on a live. I don't know if you remember. These I didn't, but these ones I did. And I made them into little Polaroid prints. I just think they're so, I mean, how cute is that? You can write little notes to your friends on there or put them in your journals. That water that's been on here hasn't damaged that print in any way. This is such good quality paper. Okay, so we're going to have a red and a purple house. And then the last one, I think we should do multicolour. So let's do purple. Let's go with violet. And we're going to make this one slightly rounder. almost petal shape actually. Thank you. Did you?
Not moved.
Oh. That's right, you don't have to do them.
Oh.
Yeah, go on, you crack on. Sorry. That's a really pretty colour. It's almost like a petal, isn't it? Why can you never get the one side the same as the other side? It's really annoying. You can never get them the same, can you? That's a bit better. We're quiet compared to last week. Where is everybody? Right, house number 2 is purple. House number 1 is blue. Blue, purple. They're going to look really, really nice. Red, and then we're going to do a mix. So red, I think we're going to go with, I quite like the deep red. The crimson red's a bit of a pink. Or do we go with Lysian? Let's go with the Lysian crimson. Okay, so we're going to have a taller house for this one, I think. Go for a long house. It's a very leany house, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Let's go across that bottom bit. Right, that's enough on that. I'm just going to do a quick share out as I haven't done that yet. Tweet. I can't believe how warm it is. Okay. Right. So one more house, which will be, we'll do a mix of yellow and orange, I think. So we'll do this one a little bit of a mix. So we'll go with cadmium yellow because I really like that. Oh, Amelie's been at my palette. I know I'm not particularly the tidiest palette person in the world, but it's never normally this bad. So we're going to go for a stubby house. Blend those in. That's cute. Hi, Emily. Thank you, Erica. Okay, so that's the bases of all the houses done, so they can quite happily sit there and dry. So let's start on the owls. I'm going to do this one first because he's my little chubby chubster and I loves him. So this is the hoodoo I originally made. So this is how we're going to do her. So I might, do I? Yeah, let's do it. I'll take a little bit out for her eyes. I'm just going to use a cotton bud for now. So we'll do Just going to rub some of that paint away very gently. You do it too much, you end up eating away your paper. Hopefully you can see that down the camera. Yeah, you can just about. But I want it quite subtle. I don't need it really strong. So I just want these to be really subtle and cute. This one, while I have it in my head, I'm going to use a clean wet brush to create some of those highlight feathers that she has. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to let it sit, and then we'll rub the, if it hasn't already come off by then, so that can sit. So back to this one. So we need quite a concentrated blue as part of her wings. Bring them out a little bit more, I think. Same with this side. I was going to do these with a little set of mushrooms as well. So that's her little wings going in. Just realised I've done these differently, so I need to bring that out a little bit, I think. Okay, so she's got quite a bright pink beak. I think I'm going to stick with that. I don't know what this is called, as I haven't written the name on it, so that's handy. And then we're going to give her some matching spots. Is that roughly in the middle? That'll do. She doesn't have to be perfect. She's turning out quite cute. Do I put the feather lines on there? Let me have a quick... That doesn't look terrible, actually. Yeah, I think we can. Okay. Sorry, he made noisy coffee noises then. Okay, so yeah, just like that.
That was nice.
Oh, I've just thrown my paintbrush. I don't think I want to use black. Just want to lighten that colour up, so I'm going to grab some of that water out. I think black's too strong. I'm going to define her eye shape a bit more quickly. She's not as detailed as this on the character I made, but I think for these she has to be. I think probably because being on the clay characters, they have a little bit more shape to them, whereas when they're on here, they're quite flat. And that's probably why. Getting all the sparkle from the wet, the paint, which is a bit annoying. Now she does have black on the outer of her wing, so I might not do that. I might just do a really dark blue. The blue will work on there. So she's not as round as my other one. I need to wait for that to dry before I add anything else. So I'm going to keep the other one that's got water on it as it is at the moment. So this one has these really cute little closed eyes. Probably going to do them dark brown rather than black again. So I'm just going to bring in the sepia to shape the eyes a little bit more. Not much, just a touch. And while I have it in my hand, I might as well use brush for her feathers. Now I'm going to have to wait for that one to dry. Little production line going on here, I think. Okay. I'm not happy with that one. Bear with me. I'm going to brush that out, and I'm probably going to make those much darker. That's better. And I'm going to give her a little eyebrow. Yeah, that's better. Right, I'll deal with her in a minute. Hi, you're right. So this one is my tiny one, which I said I was going to do pale because she has like blue around her eyes. And then she's got these cute little delicate eyes on the inside. I'm finding it really hard not to be really fussy. And I promised myself I wouldn't, because the whole point of the characters was to have them simple, really simple. But apparently I'm incapable of keeping stuff simple. Much easier to do it in clay. She was tiny. She was literally like that big. I'm going to do it in this lighter colour just to see how we fare and see if I can keep her simple. I think I can. That's quite cute. God, even with owls you can't get the blooming eyes the same. Okay, I think that works. So I'm going to do the blue. And I'm going to use the same blue as I did on the other one. I'm hoping it's not going to muddy too much, so I need to be really careful. It's going to muddy. I'm going to have to do this slightly different, I think. On the original character I made, she's got like this edging around the outside of her eye, but it's smudging too much on this one, so I think I'm going to have to figure out something slightly different. Oh, my book came today with the Kingfisher tutorial in it. So that was quite nice to see. That's better. That's cuter. Okay, so she's got some blue blobs on her tummy as well. I want to try and keep them really subtle. You have no idea the battles I'm having in my head right now. Go and keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Don't need to go all out. Having this argument in my head. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute too. Oh, she got your little face. Okay, so we've got a few dark spots on her wings. These are going to be such cute stickers. See if I can get it a bit darker just on the very centre. Her eyes are completely like not in the same place, but hey. Hey ho, hey ho. You're not going to notice when they're like 1.5 inches high. That is Coffee Man clicking away in the background. He's in a battleground at the moment, I think. Yeah, he's got quite a loud mouse actually. The book is... I might need to zoom you out. So this is the book. There's quite a few in there. I won't show you loads because I don't want to get told off, but it's actually quite a thick book. There's a lot of tutorials in there. I think there's 20 altogether. I think it's 20. So this is the second book I've done a tutorial in, and I was really over the moon with it. So my tutorial is here. Okay, so let me move the painting out of the way. Let me put that. I've got to be careful because I want to keep it clean, and I got watercolour everywhere. So this is the previous. So there's me and one of my pictures to send in, a bit of information about me. You all know that one, especially if you're a Patreon, because it's one of my tutorials. So that's the original reference photo by Jess Findlay, and he's amazing, and he lets me draw all of his photos, which I love. So you've got other tools, you've got the pencils that I use, and the paper, the line work, and then you've got all the different stages. It's really hard to work in different ways for the magazine because, you know me, I don't work like this. So it was really difficult to try and alter my working pattern to fit in with it. But there's the final picture. So yeah, there's some really, really nice work in here. It's a really nice book. Proud to be part of it. So yeah, that's lovely. I might even have a go at that myself. So there you go. I might even out this edge a little bit because if she is going to be a sticker, I need to have a little bit more of an even edge. I might just soften this in here so it's not quite so harsh. That might look a bit nicer. That looks a bit better. Just blend the edges out a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, so I can't remember what colour I used for her main body, so I'm hoping it's not going to be hugely different. I just need to tidy the top up here. I can't believe how warm I'm getting. Right, that should be enough. I might put some purple on her as well. I think she could probably sing with a little bit of purple. I think that's the fastest I've ever heard husband type.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, just letters.
Gobbledygook.
Small Italian mouse.
That's cute with the purple. That's cute. I like that. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Rob. So I actually think this one might be almost finished. What I am going to do is when they're all dry, I'm going to go over with a bit of a white highlight. So we need names for these. I need you to name these owls. They did have names before. I cannot remember. Their birth certificates are somewhere. As I literally made everything like proper. Oh, there they are. I have got the names. Okay, so. Load. Okay, so the one I'm doing now is called Tan Thumb. That one, no, that's Tan Thumb. That's Chris Clay. That one is Chris Clay. Now I'm confused. I've messed up somewhere. And that's Poker Sally. Although she looks flipping awful. So she might have to be eradicated from my list of owls because I'm not happy at all with the way that she's turned out. So I think I'm just going to rename them all something completely different. So I'm going to see. I don't think this has worked. Okay, it needs lifting straight away, so we'll do that. I'll do that quickly now. So we need 4 owl names to suit their personalities. I'll just fan myself while I'm at it as well. Let's use my horrible owl to do it with. Not keen on that one at all. I might cut another piece of paper and have a go at redoing her. I think it's the colour of the tummy. I don't think I'm keen on that. Okay, let's see if we can get any. Not a huge amount. No, the highlights on her are going to have to be done with the pen. And I think, for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to say goodbye to whoever this one's called. I'm going to keep the wings, but I want to reduce all this down in here. Get rid of the ears. I can edit some of this out when I take her into Photoshop, so just recover what we can, shall we? Oh God, might have to open the den door. Oh, see, that's better already. Oh, bless you. Thank you. I was going to get up and do it.
What?
What? Me? On a live? Get up and do something? Yeah, I think I might keep the ears. They're quite cute, but right, that one's going to dry. Maybe the spots are a bit too dark. Oh, I don't know. I keep fiddling now, don't I, guys? Let's take... That's a bit better already too. So I think the colour was just too heavy. I think I needed it to be a bit paler like the others in the set. So she can dry now. So we're going to work on my tilted one, who actually has a white beak. So I'm going to leave that. So we're just going to shade underneath. Spud. Alright, Spud. Okay, so what colour are we going to have underneath? Just need a bit of gentle shading. So the beak with the tilt of the head is roughly here-ish. Oh, it looks like stone, doesn't it? So again, I'm not going to go too dark with the eyes, so I'm going to try it with sepia first. Oh my god, that's so cute. It does really look like stone. Oh, I have printed off the references for the up-and-coming Patreon tutorials. And I've had a quick chat with Erica. And we are going to, by the way, Rob, I hope you're prepared. We're going to be doing a 3-colour challenge. But you're going to be doing a human portrait with these 3 colours. Or 4 colours at most. I'll see how the mood takes me on the day of recording. Okay, he's my favourite. It does look a bit like a baby penguin, doesn't it? So what he needs is, let's go with, I think the Venetian red works quite well. Just a little indicator of wings, not much. Like that, I think. Might put some red feathers in as well. Once we get the white on there, it'll pop much better. I like how natural he looks. He still looks like a blooming penguin. Definitely. He's flipping cute though. What have I missed? Polka dot princess. So call him Minnie Moo. Oh, Erica, you're so right. You are so right. But he probably would have been booted again, and then it would have been my fault. I really like his little subtlety around the eyes. That left one needs to be a tiny touch darker though. I have to wait for it to dry, I think. So cute. Okay, my other penguins, I literally said my other penguins, for goodness sake. My other owls, I hope come out as cute as this. Peanut, yeah, I like Peanut. Okay, we'll let him dry and we'll get on with this one, which did have a name and I can't remember what it was. Oh, this was Tan Thumb, wasn't it? So this one's got closed eyes. So Tan Thumb, who's got closed eyes. We'll see how this goes. Let's use my little brush. God, I'm dropping everything. Okay, really simple. hate doing two eyes. Why does everybody have to have two eyes? It's so much easier to draw one and then not worry about the other. And just to be annoying, the shapes come out really nice on that one. Oh, it's all gone wrong now. Dear, oh dear. Can she bring it back? I should have draw them. Oh my god. Should have drew them in pencil first. Right, let's let that dry and then I'll figure out what the hell I'm doing. That's gonna have to do for now until I sort out everything else. I could probably even... No, it's horrendous. Stop it. Right, hang on. Start again. See, people tell you you can't undo mistakes done with watercolour, but you so can. Right, come on now. Pencil, pencil. First of all, let's work out where our centre line is. God, we were way out. I say we, it's totally not your fault, it's mine, but hey. We're in this together, right? Attempt number 2. Please don't be too wet. Please don't be too wet. Sorry, I've got my super concentration brain mode going on, so I can't talk and do at the same time. So what doesn't help is the fact that my all the stuff around it isn't central either. So I'm not going to faff anymore. I'm not after perfection. I keep trying to tell myself that. So we need blue on the wings. It's like a yellowy wing on the outside. So I'm going to go... Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to go with actually. We haven't had much green introduced, have we? Let's bring a little bit of green in. You can't see much of his wings, but I just want to indicate that there are some there. He's very lopsided, isn't he? I think this one's been at the booze. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think because he's all lopsided. So there's me thinking I was sorting him out earlier and it's actually worse. Let's take out what we can. Squeaky. It's quite cute with that green, actually. Quite like that. I have no idea what that was. Very delicate ding of a bell there. He's looking a bit better now. I say he, but I think it's more of a she. Let's get some burnt umber. Keep tapping the piano on the microphone, sorry. It does look like a little lemon. Ah, there you go. Lemon, peanut. Oh, we're going to have to think of some food names now. Sprinkles, maybe? Cupcake. Right, so let's just try and define. I haven't done a beak yet either. Oh my god, that's so cute. Right, what I'm going to do is, if that's dry enough, I'm going to define this edge a little bit more. So when I take it in to Photoshop it for the stickers, I've got a bit more of a defined edge. Whereas when you're trying to turn them into PNGs, it can be quite a bit of a pain. Like so. Right, I think he needs a little bit more punch on the wings. It's a little bit too damp down here. Take some of that out. Just because I haven't got the patience to wait for it to dry. A little bit of green round here just to merge that in a bit more. I'm a little bit in love with these. Yep, he's cute. Damn it, just put my hand all over that. I think it's all right. Just going in with a bit of stronger colour. What I might do is put this to one side and let it dry for a little bit. And then I can go in and really add some little bits of detail. So let's put him to one side and work out. Just, it doesn't sit at all with what we've done. So I'm going to attempt, without having to go and cut more paper, I'm going to attempt to make him a bit more coherent with these ones. he sort of sits with this one, which has now got water on it. But not quite. I don't know. There's just, it doesn't quite, I think it needs, possibly because it's got no earthy tones on it yet. It's an XP900 Epsom, and I printed these yesterday on them, which you have not seen. This is the print quality, so it's printed all the texture of my waterpaper on there. And these are little mini Polaroids that I've done that I'm possibly going to put in my shop. But the print, I mean, when I say this print blacks, it really does print the blacks so strong. I mean, look at that. That's solid. I've never known a printer to print that black before. It's gorgeous. So yeah, it's really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe earth her up a little bit. Add maybe a bit of, what tone shall I pop in? Let's pop a bit of indigo maybe. So earth it up a touch if I can. In fact, I might just do that. Just to tone her slightly. Or him, as we haven't named either yet properly. I think once we go in with some browns anyway for the eyes, just fan that dry really, really quickly. So while whatever this one's called, rubbish, is drying, let's grab my, see you in a bit. Okay, so we want just one big highlight, I think, or should I do another little one? Let's do another little one. And then one on the beak possibly. And then I'm going to make her spotty, I think. Probably not going to show up hugely, but it's enough to make a difference. And when they get scanned in, you'll also see it a lot more then as well, because I can really make the colours punch if I want to. I'll do some big ones on there as well as small. So let's do, I don't think she needs a lot else. I think the only thing probably irritating me a little bit is the eye. Just think if you don't have the eyes right, it just doesn't. That's better. I'm going to put a few little dark areas matching with those wings. I might take a little bit more of the blue. You right, Pickle?
Half an hour.
I'm fine.
Half an hour?
Yeah.
Half an hour.
Oh, there's a little slug in there.
Oh no. Squish it.
No!
Yes. No.
Oh, hello, you're on, are you? Bless you, thank you. What have I missed? As we're talking food to make you jealous, I have orange and chocolate. Ugh. Stuff's face with... I love mint matchsticks. Oh my god. Oh, somebody's talking about mint matchsticks.
Oh, cool. I've never been with a while.
I know, right? It's normally the giveaway present at Christmas, isn't it? Right, I think she's done. Apart from the eye that's really irritating me. Well, I wonder if I can repair that with my magic white pen. Oh, I only can. Nice. Oh god, they're completely off, aren't they? Wow, it's not until you do that you realise how much higher the other one is. I don't actually think it makes much of a difference, to be honest, though. I don't think it spoils what she looks like. What I might do is just bring... Don't know if that's going to work now I've put pen down, but just bring that eye up. That's better. Right, I think this one's done. So we need to think of a name for this one. Many deaths at Nazoth. Oh dear. 7? God. See, my my druid on the Alliance is perfectly fine for raiding, and Nivea is. She gets there, but not for what you need. BMJ, the photo paper for these, sorry, there's a huge delay between when I talk, when you ask questions, etc. If you're talking about these, yes, it is a satin or luster photo paper. I don't particularly like really glossy prints. I prefer the sort of luster satin effects. So that's what that is. So should we just try and endeavour to fix this mess? Still needs a bit more drying. So while we're waiting, let's go in. I'm going to keep this one really simple because he's just so damn cute as he is. Let's do, because he hasn't got any dark on his feathers, I'm just going to put white on, and then I might go and do a bit of dark. So I've done a couple of TikTok lives over the last few days and they've been absolutely amazing. So I'm going to try and do some more over there when I can. Put a few on here, I think. Andy's saying hello. How are you? Are you all right? Stupid voice. But it's so damn cute. I love him. Oh, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to sell these. These definitely need to be a little print series though. What I might do is down here, give him a bit more texture. There. He's done. I'm not going to do any more, she says. Keep putting the brush on her piece of paper. Put it away. He's done. He's done. He's done. He's done. Okay, so this one needs a little bit more detail around the eyes. Like so. Just put some tiny... I love this brush. This just brush. Yeah, I love it. Do so much with just one brush. Might put a little bit of white on him, but I'm quite honestly not sure what we're even going to see. I don't think it will show up particularly well. Looks very content though. Okay. Oh, shoulders are hating me. Okay. Let's see what we can get shown up. Again, it'll probably show up better when they're scanned in as a print. Do you think these would sell as a print? I think they would. I think they'd be quite cute. I might put them all in a row and do like a long panoramic. A little bit of a highlight on the nose. Still haven't fixed that monstrosity, have we? I'm expecting you to magically send me powers down the camera so we can sort this mess out. Would you buy a set of 4 or would you buy a set of 3? Not that I'm sort of suggesting that maybe we tear this one up and ignore it exists. But I think that is probably what I'm going to do. Because, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's just get some brown on there, see what happens. It don't matter if we don't do nothing with it. out of it. We might be able to rescue the poor thing. Let's wash these out and give him some larger feathers, as he's quite a round chappy. I think that might work actually. I don't know what it is about the texture, but I do think it makes it look quite naturally stony. That's already better. So we'll keep his beak natural like we have all the others. It's had so much water on it, the paper's warped. Maybe we could do like sleepy eyes. We've got two open. Let's do some sleepy eyes.
Don't make a horrible sound at me. I was just
Put
trying
it back in the cage.
She's a freaking demon.
Yeah, put the demon in the cage.
We just got the hamster out.
Demon.
Okay, we might actually recover this one. It might not be as bad as I thought she was going to be. Oh, yeah. This is why you never give up, she says, going, I'm just going to throw it in the bin. Okay, I'm happy now. He looks like a little wise old owl. So we've got the houses to do next. Just try and round off. I think it's a she. It's like Grandma Owl. Mrs. Wise Owl. Oh, that's quite a cute little texture on there. So I'll get some more purple involved. That's a bit better. You read my mind. Spooky. And a little bit more on the old beak, and then we just need it a bit darker, I think. I think he's a bit more coherent now with all the others. Because man owls, I don't know, can wear pink too. It's quite cute. Quite like that. I'm a little bit happier now. Just for scanning purposes, making these a bit more solid. That purple yeah, I totally agree. The only trouble is that it's too dark, whereas the watercolour will dry a bit lighter. The sparkle ones, they're quite dry. Quite dark. Okay, so we have whatever they're called. We have Peanut. I don't know. I don't know and I don't know. So we're going to do the houses, but the houses aren't going to be anywhere near this complicated. So that's the 4 so far. And yeah, they do actually work really well as a set, actually. So if let's do it that way. Maybe he needs to... There. Yeah, I think they work. So we've got a yellow house, which I think would go with him. We've got a blue house, which him. I'm going to give him the pink house. Might be too samey. And him the purple house. I'd be tempted to give him the purple house, but I think that's a bit predictable, don't you? Oh my god, too many combination possibilities. I think it's going to have to be that. It's going to be that. Right, okay. So they can all wander off and dry a little bit more. I'll keep them in front of me for colours. So let's start off with whatever the Green Wings name one is. And then we're just going to... No, let's do it all in watercolour. So I want the same colour house on all of them, which is going to be sepia. And I'm just literally going to edge them just like they are on my original creation. That I could do with the reference picture up. So as I say, the houses I kept really, really simple at the time I made them. They literally had a little thing to sit on. They had the hole for the front door, and then that was it. And then sort of a little bit of decoration to match what they look like. So we're going to pop a bit of green on here so we know it belongs to the green owl. And I'm going to use sepia again for the hole because we haven't really used black anywhere and I don't want it to look odd. I'm probably using the wrong brush completely. Can't really make a perch without it looking just like another blob, so I'm probably going to leave it as just that. And then we're going to add maybe green stripes. think we need to bring some of the umber in. Hopefully that'll match up with him a bit better. So little beehives. Get out of it. Sorry, I will look up in a minute. You're keeping yourselves entertained like the good eggs you are. Right, I mean, when I call it simple, I mean that is it. But you can see that they both sit together really nicely. So when they get made into stickers, that's better. Yes. Okay, so I think they work. Okay, so those two are done. So sprinkles, did we? No, not sprinkles. What are we calling this one? I can't remember. Let's do this horrendous purple one, which we said we were going to do purple. So for the door, I'm going to do blue. And the roof I'll probably do blue as well, actually. Cupcake. Do you think he's cupcake? He's a bit green for cupcake, don't you think? I think this one could get away with being cupcake. Or is this the one you meant and I completely misread? Got to do the white highlights on him yet, actually. Haven't done that. Looking quite pale compared to what it actually is in real life. Get it nice and almost like a shadow underneath. That'll do. I think that's a sufficiently cozy home for him. Come on. Yeah. Yellow, green one lemon, brown one peanut, purple one cupcake, and brown with blue eyes brownie. Ooh, like the brownie. Okay, so let's do the white before I forget. And actually, saying that, I could probably do white on the house too. I'm totally in love with this house. Let me zoom you in, that's probably why. That helps her, doesn't it, having these. Oh, strong line there. That's better, that's spruced her up a little bit. I think they work really well together. Okay, so this is lime. This is cupcake. I need to write cupcake on the back of here as well. That's Lime's house. Okay, let's do Peanut's house, which I think we decided on the yellow, wasn't it? That's Peanut's house. Yeah. So Peanut's house needs a nice brown roof. All the way round. And I think with Peanuts we're gonna have that orangey reddy tone, and I might sort of make it look a bit brick like. These owls have some very snazzy homes. Yeah, we want a bit of red. To think was... No, it can't have been. Don't know, let's find out. Well, it might have been. Pen, where did I put the pen? Oh God, what's Robin up to? That works quite well, actually. I think that would sit quite well with Peanut. There may or may not be a video out this Friday because it has been a bit of chaos. I think Peanut needs some yellow on him just to have that match in. So I'm thinking just adding a couple of, just to have him match in a little bit more. Maybe a bit of yellow on the beak. Yeah, I think so. You are multi-talented, Bon. Thank you very much, my lovely. I don't know about that. I've just painted that, so I'm going to have to somehow write in the air Peanut. Peanut. These are going to make amazing little stickers. It's going to have to be on a sticker sheet, I think. They're so cute. Okay, last one then is... Did we name this one? What did we name this one? Purple, brown one peanuts, purple one cupcake, and the blue eyes brownie. I don't know about the name brownie, that's the only thing. What does he look like? So cupcake, lemon, peanut. We need assistance. Sprinkles is the only thing that comes to mind, but I think that's a bit there. So we're going to have blue for his roof, I think. Get that in a bit. I need to wait. I need to be patient. And I'm not being patient, and I need to be. Snowball. Wasn't it lemon peanut? No, I hadn't quite made up my mind for brownie. Bubblegum's cute. I quite like bubblegum. Although this looks like a flipping watermelon right now. Bubblegum. I quite like bubblegum. Do you remember those, well, you can still get them, gems? It also reminds me of gems, where you get them biscuit base with the little swirl things on top. Brownie just reminds me of chocolate brownies. I think that's probably why I'm not 100% on the name yet. I do like the name, but I'm not quite sure it suits this one. Right, we need purple now. Oh, it's nice listening to the rain. To make that blue a tiny touch. Really must get some more of this blue. I'm running out. I think that's pretty much it though on the house. I don't think it needs any more. Midget gems. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should just call it gem then. As in, you know, we know what it is. Or midget. But gems. I'm thinking gems or bubblegum, but I think bubblegum might be a bit too long. Gems might be quite cute. What do you think she looks like? We have lime.
Lime?
Yeah, lime.
Okay.
Peanut. Cupcake. And now we're trying to work out what this one looks like. Is Amelie next door?
Yes.
Come in here, Pickle. You can help me choose a name. Icing. Icing's quite cute. Okay, this is the little lady's hands that you see on the unboxing video. She's going to be doing some more at some point. Oh, what you done? As bad as Daddy. Okay, so we have lime. Cupcake, peanut.
I think mango for a name.
And we got this one. So the choices so far are bubblegum, gem, and whatever I just said. Icing. Icing? I don't know now.
Sprinkles.
Butter. See, I thought I thought sprinkles to begin with.
She's very pretty.
What about butterscotch? She's got that butterscotchy colour. We need it food based.
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart.
Yeah, Pop-Tart.
That's cool.
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart.
Be her name. Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart.
Should have drawn an avocado owl, shouldn't I?
Avocado owl?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And an olive owl.
I got the perfect owl you should make.
Blueberry. Yeah, what?
Chicken owl.
A chicken owl. Okay, right. So I've completely forgotten the names we've just gone through because
Sprinkle. Pop-Tart.
You like sprinkles or Pop-Tart? Oh my God, yes, Pop-Tart. Ah, that's another one for Pop-Tart. Actually, I think Pop-Tart works really, really well. Because then you get all the different flavours, don't you? You get blueberry Pop-Tarts, strawberries, raspberries. We've never actually had Pop-Tarts, have we?
No, I want Pop-Tart now. Give me a Pop-Tart.
Daddy.
Burn your face
Yeah, they do burn your face off.
What does that mean?
Give us a thumbs up for Pop-Tart.
Pop.
Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart, lime, cupcake, peanut. Oh yeah, that just works. I'm going with Pop-Tart. Well done, Amelie.
Yay.
Pop-Tart. These are going to be stickers.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I want all of them.
You want all of them. So they have their corresponding houses. So we have, let's zoom you out. Well done, Amelie.
They can see your messy desk.
They can see my messy desk. It's very messy.
All you have to do is do a tour of your desk.
Ta-da!
Messy.
Yeah, it is messy. So we have Pop-Tart, Peanut.
I like peanut.
Let's see. Yeah, I like Peanut. Do you remember me making them out of clay?
Yes.
Do you remember? You want to put them in? We got... Let's give ourselves some room. We got lime. And then we need...
She's
Oh, God, Rob. Okay. Oh, they're so cute. I need to come up with some little sayings and their names. I'm going to have to put names on little stickers to go with it. So, Pop-Tart, Peanut, lime and cupcake.
Perfect wording.
Have you?
Tita Oop.
Tita Oop.
Yeah.
Tita Oop. Oh! We say something at night time and it's not night-night. It's...
Noot Noot.
Noot Noot. I think we're going to have to use Noot Noot on these because I think that they would work
Noot,
really,
Noot,
really
Noot,
well.
Noot. I wanna go.
They're called Noot Noots.
Can I go outside?
Yeah, go on. Just be careful. There you go. They're now no longer called Hoodoodles. They're called Noot Noots. There you have it. I'm really happy with them. I think they've come out really cute. I love that house. That house. What's your favourite? I don't know what one my favourite is. Peanut or lime, I think.
I like the purple one because it's purple.
What, cupcake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, I think that's pretty much it then. I have no idea how long we've been going. I was hoping to be an hour and I've been nearly 2. Sorry. Thank you for those who have sent me some chat money. You've only been out there 2 seconds.
There's moths in my feet. I'm scared.
It's a moth.
I'm scared the bat's going to come and eat me.
The bats. Oh, they've got smaller fish to fry, darling, than you. Lime or peanut for you? Yeah, I like peanut and lime. But I think that's pretty much it for me. I've got to get this little peanut of my own up into bed now. As I say, I'm not 100% sure if I am going to have a video out on Friday. It's been really chaotic here. So I don't know. I have got a new schooler box and that coming soon. I have printed off a couple of things that I will be doing proper tutorials for the channel. So don't fret, there will be actual drawing tutorials going up soon, I promise.
Hey, can you draw jelly beans with faces?
Jelly beans with faces? One day maybe. But that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching.
I'm talking and walking flip-flop.
Love to you all. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whichever it may be when you're watching this. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.